If you watch my other channel, you'll know that I just went through a huge destruction spree, cleanup, whatever you want to call it, getting rid of a lot of the buildings that I don't want to use anymore. And if you want to see that footage, I highly recommend you check out my other channel so you can see it all in full detail. But part of the thing that was good about me doing that is now I have a lot of material for new videos. And we're going to start today with a little tip on window techniques. Lego originally used to make this variety of windows, and they came with the little tab on them so you could have a pre-built-in shutter. The window frames would actually open up. They were actually a really nice window. They didn't have a lot of colors though, because back then, I mean, there wasn't a lot to offer, as opposed to today. They have a very large variety of different windows you can use. But the problem is, how do you add detail to the windows? Well, unlike the old Lego windows, we have to build it in ourselves. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use a 1x4x3 to give you an example. We put the modified plates on the bottom, put some snot bricks on either side of the window, bricked it in place, and now we can simply take either some grill plates or grill plates on a plate and put it on either side of the window, or even just simply a tile on either side of the window. But now if you want to add a little greebling above the window, I'll give you another really great example. Take the brick off, put 2 plates on, put a snot brick on top of that, and now it gives you the perfect surface to tile the complete way around this window. And it gives you a really nice greebled look and finished look to that window. But now let's talk about how we can actually add depth without adding anything to the facade of the building at all. And it's by using this one amazing piece. This is a jumper plate. And with a jumper plate, you have 3 spots you can attach it on the bottom to adjust the depth of whatever you're putting on top of it. You can either put it fully forward, in the middle, or all the way back. And by doing that, you can place the window either recessed, flush with the front, or slightly protruding from the building. So it gives you 3 different ways of adding the depth. And to fully build it into the wall, after you add the plates on the bottom, all you simply have to do is add another jumper plate to the top, opposite of whatever depth you are actually trying to accomplish. One thing I do have to note when doing this, because you want everything to equal 3 plates, you have to add a plate, whether it be on the bottom of the jumpers, the top of the jumpers, the top of the window, but you do have to add 1 more plate to equal the correct thickness. Now we're going to look at the windows that came out of my train station. And a lot of people absolutely love these. And part of the reason they like them so much is simply when I built this, I was trying to make the building as detailed as possible on both the exterior and the interior. And by using the technique I was just showing you with the jumper plates, I was able to accomplish that with this window. The wall of this is 1 brick thick, and then the greebling on either side of the window is 2 bricks thick. And the reason it is done that way was simply to make it protrude on both sides of the window. So I'm trying to pull it apart here to show you. Again, the actual base of the window frame is 3 studs deep. So what I had to do is I put jumper plates on either side of the one side. So that way, when I placed the bricks on either side of the window, they went right on top of those jumper bricks. The window stayed in the center, like you see here. And these are retired windows. I'm sorry. I have a lot of these, but that is how I do a lot of different things in the buildings I do as well, as with retired pieces. But anyway, back to the point of the story. You can see here that I had to use a jumper plate on the bottom, and then I had to use a jumper plate up on the top. And doing that is what gave me the offset. And once I did that offset on the top, I went back to a 3 stud thick wall. And that gave me the ability to step it back out. And then I was able to put the arches on either side of the wall, giving me that extra little bit of greeble above both sides, inside and out, of the window, which is really what helped the facade of my train station turn out and look so amazing. Hopefully this video gives you some great ideas to build your own awesome creations.